Hello there. In this lesson, we are going to look at angles in a circle. I am Mrs. Linda. Let's continue. The first theorem says that the angle which an arc of a circle sustains at the center of a circle is twice the angle which is sustained at any other part of the circumference. For instance, this angle AOB is twice angle APB. And in this circle, the angle AOB, which is a reflex angle, is also twice angle APB. We can prove this using base angles of isosceles triangle and exterior angles of a triangle. For instance, in this figure, angle NMO is equal to X and angle NLO is equal to Y. The question says, find the obtuse angle MOL in terms of X and Y. So we are looking for this obtuse angle here in terms of X and Y. Alright, in order to do this, we are going to bisect angle N and angle O. Since this is a circle and the line starts from the center of the circle, it means that this line here is equal to this line here. So this triangle MNO is an isosceles triangle. If it is an isosceles triangle, the angle here X is also equal to the angle here. Base angles of isosceles triangles are equal. Then when you look at triangle NLO, this is the radius of the circle and this one is also the radius of the circle. So these two lines are equal, making this an isosceles triangle. So this angle Y is also equal to this angle Y, base angles of isosceles triangle. This angle here is an exterior angle of this isosceles triangle. And remember, exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So if we say that this is angle P1 and this is angle P2, then angle P1 is equal to X plus X, exterior angle of a triangle. Then angle P2 is also the exterior angle of this triangle. Therefore, angle P2 is equal to Y plus Y, also exterior angle of a triangle. Angle P1 and P2 is equal to angle MOL. Angle MOL is equal to angle P1 plus angle P2, which is angle P1 is equal to X plus X, 2X, and angle P2 is equal to Y plus Y, plus 2Y. Therefore, angle MOL is equal to 2X plus 2Y, which is also 2X plus Y. Angle MOL is equal to 2 bracket X plus Y. Alright, let's start with this simple one. Find the value of X in this diagram. Remember that this angle sustained at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Therefore, 2X is equal to 106 degrees, and when you divide both sides by 2, 2 divide itself 1, 2 divide 106, we are going to get 53. Therefore, X is equal to 53 degrees. In this diagram, this angle here is equal to 53 degrees. Okay, find the value of the lettered angle in the figure below. Right, when you look at this figure, we have 61, we have Q, we have P, and we have R. And given this 61 degrees, we can find the value of these letters. Okay, this 61 degrees is an acute angle, and 2 times this angle is equal to the obtuse angle at the center. In other words, angle P is equal to 2 times 61 degrees. Therefore, angle P is equal to 2 times 61 is 122 degrees. This angle here is 122 degrees P. Then how can we find angle Q? Angle P and Q are angles at a point, and sum of the angles at a point is equal to 360 degrees. Therefore, P plus angle Q is equal to 360 degrees. Angle P is already 122. 122 degrees plus angle Q is equal to 360 degrees. Therefore, angle Q is equal to 360 degrees minus 122 degrees, which gives us 238 degrees. This angle Q is equal to 238 degrees. From this angle Q, we can now find R. When you divide this reflex angle by 2, you are going to get the obtuse angle at the circumference. Now Q divided by 2 is equal to R. 238 degrees divided by 2 is equal to R. Therefore, R is equal to 119 degrees. Okay, so in the diagram given, angle P is equal to 122 degrees, angle Q is equal to 338 degrees, and angle R is equal to 119 degrees. Let's try the next one. Find the value of X in the given diagram. You're free to pause the video and try it. Welcome back. In order to find the value of X, you still remember that twice this angle is equal to angle sustained at the center. Therefore, 2 times 3x is equal to 150 degrees. 2 times 3x is equal to 6x. So 6x is equal to 150 degrees. We can divide both sides by 6 so that we can have the value of X. 6 will cancel 6 here, remaining X. 6 divide itself 1. X in this diagram is equal to 25 degrees. How do you do? Alright, in this diagram we are asked to find the value of the lettered angles. Looking at the diagram, it looks a little complicated, but we can still solve them. Now, this shape here is a right angle triangle. X and Y are angled at the center of the circle. W is the angle suspended at the circumference, and Z is the angle suspended at the circumference. Right, in order to find X, Y, Z, we have to find the value of W. This angle here is 90 degrees because this is right angle. Therefore, 23 plus W is going to give us 90 degrees. Therefore, angle W is equal to 90 degrees minus 23 degrees, which gives us 67 degrees. Right. We have gotten this acute angle 67 degrees. Twice this acute angle is equal to this obtuse angle Y. Therefore, Y is equal to 2 times W, and then angle W is 67. Therefore, Y is equal to 2 times 67, which gives us 134 degrees. Right. So, Y is equal to 134 degrees, and Y plus X is going to give us 360 degrees because both are angles at a point. X plus Y is equal to 360 degrees, and Y is 434 degrees. Therefore, X is equal to 360 degrees minus 134 degrees, which gives us 226 degrees. Alright, so we have gotten the value of W67, Y 134, X 226. In order to get Z, remember that Z is angle at the circumference, which is 2 times Z will give us X. Therefore, is equal to X, and X is equal to 226. Alright, 226 divided by 2. 2 divide itself 1. 2 divide 226, 113. And Z is equal to 113 degrees. Alright, I believe you have gained value from this video. I'll leave you with this example on the screen. Try and solve it, and let's hear from you in the comment section. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. See you again.